welcome to Decoeasy. This is Diane here with a new video for you. Thank you so much from me and my mother-in-law Jenny, because we both host this channel, for your time to watch this video. Are you ready? Let's go and start crafting. Well, this is our start of today's DIY. This is a really big pile of wood that I want to reuse. It stood at my front door and I had paper upon it and I pinned it with some twine. But I will turn it over and then you can see what it looked like before I start flipping it. Here on this edge you can see how thick it is. Like this compared to my finger. I think that's about, well, let's say 5 centimeters thick. And oh, now my camera's acting weird. Hello? Yeah, here we are. This is how it looked like. Just pressed fibers of wood. And it is a furniture panel from IKEA, so here and there are holes drilled in it. But the back is still perfect to use, and I want to make some houses out of it. So I'm going to draw how I want the houses to be, and I think I'll use this bottom part as a flat part because they're so thick they can still stand upon it. And yeah, let's find ourselves a silhouette of a small home, and then we can start drawing, and then I can just saw it out. The sawing I will be doing outside because Jenny's husband sawed this one for me making a caravan once for me, this kind of material, and really it dusted everywhere, so I can't show you the sawing because I'm alone now, and yeah, I don't have someone to assist me with filming, so I need to do the sawing outside, otherwise my garage will be a mess in no time. Before we can saw, we of course need to remove the threads, and I glued them, but only with a few dots. So. Now I can draw the houses. I have a permanent marker for that job, and I also am going to get a ruler and I will draw them like this. So I always have a flat surface where they can stand on, and I can make them a little bit bigger. This is what the house is going to look like. First I determined the flat parts, the houses, and then I took out this middle section here. These lines here on the top are exactly the same as these. And then I just drew a line completely centered in the middle of those blocks. And then I could cut out or draw the roof. So now I'm going to grab my power saw, and I hope it's clear. Normally I would use a silhouette, but I couldn't find the right one, so I drew them by hand. And yeah, they're simple, but they're going to be cute. And there they are, both sawed and well. Only thing I need to do is file them a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do, also outside. And then we're going to get back in the warmth and start painting. Here are the houses up on the attic. And I'm going to paint them first with this blackboard paint. First I'm going to paint around the sides because I want to have them a nice and even color too. And then I'm going to paint flat surface. So hopefully the paint layer afterwards, you know, really gets well up on the wood. Now the sides have been painted, time to paint the front part. I think I'll leave the sides just black, and the front part, front part I'm going to give that a repaint after this layer of paint. As you might see, this wood really soaks up the paint pretty well. And yeah, that's why I'm giving it a base coat of this black paint. And hopefully that will also do much good for the color, that you're not going to see the wood fibers peeking through. Well, I had to put the lights on because it's gotten pretty dark today. I have a sheet of paper two brushes here, and I also have two types of paint. I have this vintage chalk paint. This is a really sheer pink color, and I also have this is just ordinary red wall paint, but that in a smaller cup. I'm going to paint one red and one with the red pink paint, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. Am I going to do it really neat, or am I going to do it really lightly? So first I want to try it out light, and therefore I just pour some of this paint upon this piece of paper here. So, oh, that's more than enough. Then let's grab a brush here, and I'm going to soak the tip of the brush really well into the paint, and then just wipe off the excess paint and start, well, let's say here in the center, really light like this. Let's see how that turns out. You can also do it like that, but I want to see how it looks like when it's distressed and not painted that neat as I normally do. Does that fit the romantic look or not? That we're going to find out when the paint is dry. If I'm not satisfied with it, you can always paint it, more intense. Okay, I think this is it for now. And of course, I'm going to do the same thing, but then with the red paint. Just dab in the brush. Oh, this paint is a little bit more thicker. Then just put it down like that. And let's say do it here and continue just like so until you're satisfied with the result. Now, well, the paint is dry, and to be honest, I'm not happy with how it looks like, especially the red one. Now it looks more like a house for Halloween than a nice and lovely home. But I'm glad I tried out this technique, because now I know something new. I think it worked better with, especially with this one, if it would just be plain white instead of this sheer, spooky pink and this bloody red. So I'm just going to pour the paint all over the house. This is some smudgy left. Look, this gives so much of a difference. Just going to paint everything, and yeah, just leave it by that and let it dry. I think the pink one needs multiple layers because the coverage of that paint isn't that really well as in the red one. But I will be back to you when everything is dry. Back again. I put 2 layers on the red one and 3 or 4, I don't remember anymore, layers on the pink one. And yeah, now I'll take a look at it. I think like, they are really a little bit too clean in my opinion. So I grabbed out the black paint again, and yeah, a small brush, but maybe you can also use a sponge or anything like that. Let's first see how this part of the distressing goes. Just dab your paintbrush into the black paint. And then I just took another piece of paper. Just let it dab it off a little bit. And then I'm going to dab around like this. Just back and forth. Just do it smudgy. Of course, it doesn't have to be clean because it's distressing. And then you create this, and I think it looks funny because I never tried this before. It's just like blending eyeshadow. Oh, there goes a little bit pink that isn't dry yet. If that is the case, just smudge it back to black again. Just like so. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm going to repeat these steps and do the other houses as well. So let's go. Both houses are now distressed and the paint still has to dry, but this is what it looks like. I like the smudgy edge now between the edge of the house and where the red and the pink paint starts. Yeah, it looks softer and more sweet in my opinion. But you can also do it with another color of paint, of course, or with a sponge, or yeah, just whatever you like. I'm happy with how it looks like right now. Well, next day, back again, all the paint is dry, and now it is time to paint these houses with some letters. I have black ones, and I have some white ones here. And yeah, we're going to use them both, so I'm going to find out which letters I need, and then we're going to apply them with the hot glue gun. I found out all the letters, and now I'm going to make use of this painter stick as some sort of ruler. I aligned both of the houses on the exact same level, and I'm going to write on this one Love Lives Here, and this will be Love Shack. Here will be the black letters because then you can read it better, and here we'll be using the white ones. So first I'm going to start with the bottom section. I'm going to write down here. Oh, this letter is a little bit damaged. We'll spice it up with black paint later. Here and there will be shack. Okay, the letters are in the right place. I'm going to start gluing them with the hot glue gun. First I'm going to glue the insides, because then I can align everything a little bit better than when I start on the outside parts. Just put down the hot glue gun. Hold this thing, otherwise you can't aim. And there it is. Just going to continue with the rest of the letters. The bottom line is done. Time to move over to the middle line. Or for some, for the pink one, it's the top. No, for the red one, it's the top line. Just place my ruler in here. And then we can go right further with the rest of the letters. I'm going to glue all the black ones, but not all the white letters. The O will be a heart, so I'm not going to glue that. Later on, I will draw a heart there. But first, of course, I just laid it in place to see how everything aligns. And yeah, after that, we can just start painting the hearts. Let's glue again. And that was the last letter. We can take out the O. And then this one is ready for now. We only need to make love here. So I'm just going to line the letters again. And then if you're wondering what those booms are outside, I will tell you later. It's the last day of the year, and the tradition here is that they will shoot with old milk cans, and they put a, yeah, I don't know how that stuff is being called in there. Then they light it up, and yeah, first you have the milk can, then they put that white stuff inside together with water. They shake really well, apply the lid on the milk can, shake again. Then they lay it down. There is a small hole in the bottom of the milk can. There they put a lighter. They're going to sit on it, and boom, then the whole lid, you know, flashes away. Not too far away. Most of them tie some jeans upon the lids, but it gives a gigantic boom. There they go again, and that's fun. I never did it before. Jenny did, but yeah, that's tradition here. Okay, well, let's glue. Not the O. We're going to glue the rest. And there's the last one. Let's take out the O. And here they are. Love Lives Here and Love Shack. Okay, now let's go and grab a pencil so I can draw hearts here and there, and then I can paint them. This one going to be this pink, And the heart here will be that red. I've drawn 2 hearts, one there, and I took out the smallest pencil brush that I could find. Now we can just start painting this heart red. Here you see everything is done here. For this one is ready, and for this one I just got the twine. And yeah, I want just to wrap around several pieces of twine, and therefore I'm going to use the glue gun as well. So I'm going to carefully glue the string at the back, wrap it around several times, and then glue it again at the back. So you have a nice looking hole. And here you see how those houses turned out. You can really make them by yourself with all the things that I just showed you, but you can also do differently. I like these. You can give it a twist upon your own. Jenny and I hope you had fun watching, and yeah, we hope to see you back again soon. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye. Well, that was today's DIY. We hope you had fun watching, and we hope that you liked our newest project. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you already didn't do that. And we want to thank you so much for watching. We wish you both a nice day, and yeah, we hope to see you back again soon. Bye everyone, take care.